Hey there, Mountaineers. Today we're covering Hell Pie, and this is a game from Head Up Games. And I'm used to great quality from them, like Pumpkin Jack, Fire Girl, Dead Cells, Binding of Isaac, Wonder Boy, Yonder, Limbo. Some of my favorite games of all times they put out. So I'm always excited to see a game come from these guys. This is the first one I saw for the developer Slug Reply. And after this, I definitely want to check out their other game, Ben and Ed. That's if they have more games. I'm not sure. That's the only ones I could find. But this one you can get for $24.99, and you play as Nate. He's a demon, and the devil wants him to make a pie for his birthday party. So you have to meet up with this chef, and he'll give you crazy ingredients like bloody tampons and maggots and stuff like that. Just crazy off the wall ingredients that you have to gather. You can also find like tons of different outfits for your character and your little angel sidekick that you get. He helps you have special abilities, like he can help you light up areas. I'll show you more of that here in a minute though, but you can also upgrade him as well. But as you can see, this game is definitely not a kid's game. It looks like one, and it plays like a great kids 3D platformer, but it's definitely geared more towards adults. It has a lot of adult content. There's your little angel buddy that you get, and you can upgrade him by finding these cans of meat, and you can get so many upgrades. Like he can get extra swings, he can get extra hearts like, for his health, just like a ton of different stuff that you can upgrade for him. And he really helps you out. The swings is probably the most important, because that's when you jump in the air, you can swing, sort of like a satanic Spider-Man. It actually feels like that. The controls are really spot on, and just really nice. You can also sacrifice unicorns and upgrade your horns. You can get horns that'll make you run really fast. You can get horns that'll make you see in the dark. You can get horns that'll help you break through barriers. And you have to find these. They just don't come to you through progression. You have to actually find these areas where you'll get these. And then you'll have little like tutorials and stuff. And you'll have little times where stuff comes in handy, like this turbo run here. You see, to help you get to the end. And when you get to a checkpoint, these little pentagrams are the checkpoints. And when you get to them, you know that you'll be safe from there. And if you die, that's okay. You'll just lose crystals, and that's all that really. That's the only penalty really for death, is losing the crystals. Right here, you see the light up horns. It'll help you in like dark areas like this. It can be challenging at times. You also have areas where you'll use weapons like shotguns, and right here you have a machine gun. And if you notice, this place looks like it resembles something. It's Tony Montana's house. There's a lot of parody like this. You have like a scene where he's, the "Say Hello to My Little Friend," the classic scene from the movie. They kind of cover it in this as well. Um, the levels are really beautifully designed and set up the platform to really make you want to check out different areas. Like there's so many hidden items that you have to find throughout the levels, and it'll make you come back through and try to find things. Because like I said, you can get crystals, you can find outfits, you can find more cans for upgrades, you can find more crystals. There's just tons of things to keep you looking, and the areas, like I said, they're just so vast, and there's so many levels to them. They're really well designed. So you'll either come back, or you'll spend a lot of time there looking for the things that you need to make your character better. Like right here, you see there's one in that just flying there, hidden pretty well. Those are a lot of them that are really well hid, but then there's some that you will find easy as well. But you see here just how nice the levels are designed and how funny the characters are. Like you have all these naked guys in the slaughterhouse. You have these little Nazi turds. They're pretty funny. They'll come after you. You'll have little dick-looking like insects that look like penises. Just like a whole lot of really funny characters. Like I said, it's definitely not a children's game. is definitely more geared toward an adult. Here's that Tony Montana scene I was talking about earlier. There's also like a parody of The Fly, if you've seen the Fly movie. Um, it has like the little the little chamber thing that he crawls out of when he becomes the Fly, and has little Fly characters there as well. There's so many really, really cool characters, and cool bosses as well. A lot of fun boss fights that I really, really enjoyed. My favorite's probably Gluttony. The most frustrating was probably the actual Hell Pie itself. So yeah, it's definitely challenging. There is moments that'll you know, get you frustrated. Sometimes, like I said, the controls are pretty spot on. Like I was saying, you feel like a little satanic Spider-Man. You flying around and go into all these different areas. But it also feels like sometimes like the controls will not work. Like you won't grab onto a pipe when you probably should, or your swing won't activate, and that can be kind of frustrating. But like I said, there's no real penalty for death. You just lose crystals, and crystals is what you use mainly just to buy outfits, so it's not that big of a deal. And you'll just keep playing. You'll get past it sooner or later. Here's those little Nazi turds I was talking about. You fight a big giant one that wears armor, and you have to throw grenades at him to break his armor, and then you can swing him. Oh, I forgot to say that when you don't have a gun, your attack is swinging this angel, that's on a chain, and you'll hit enemies with it. Here's some of the real difficult jumps I was talking about. They get even harder as you go. You'll have to, figure out a lot of puzzles and a lot of jumps that you have to, solve how to get through the areas. But it's really worth your time. I really, really enjoyed this game. It was a huge surprise. I kind of thought I would like it because I'm used to head up games bringing really, really games, but this one was even more of a surprise because I had never heard of this developer, and I thought it was sort of like an indie title, and I guess it kind of is, but it's a really, really high quality one, and at that price of $24.99, it's definitely worth that price. It's going to be a good value. You're going to play this a while. I think up to 100% this game, I probably played it 12 to 15 hours. I invested a few days into this, and it doesn't really feel like an investment because I was having so much fun. It's just a real, really quality indie, and one of the better games I played this year. I can say that easily. I had a good time with this. This and Power Wash Simulator, which is also a surprise to me. That game's kept me busy the last couple of weeks between those two games. I had just a good time with both of these, and this is going to get a really, really high score. I don't think you'll be surprised by the way I'm talking about it. It's just a blast. I love all the crazy level designs. I love all the crazy enemies and all the humor. It's just an instant classic in my opinion. One of the best 3D platformers I've played in years. So definitely, definitely don't miss out on this one. It's definitely going to be one that you're going to want to play and you're going to want to add to your collection. It's just a ton of fun. Don't miss out on this one. Add this to the collection, and I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy this. Unless you have like a prude sense of humor where you don't find things funny, or like kind of religion. If you won't find like jokes toward religion funny, you might not enjoy it. But I think most people are going to get a kick out of this one. So here comes the score. You might be surprised, you might not. But I'm giving this one a 9.4 out of 10. Just a really fun game. Really, really enjoyable, hilarious, challenging, everything you look for. And at $24.99, you can't beat that. So thanks to Head Up Games for releasing another instant classic. Thanks to you guys for the support, for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. But until next time, guys, see you in the leaderboards.